love our friends and enjoy doing things together with them. Working or learning is more fun when it's done with friends. Even in the past, our grandparents enjoyed the company of their friends and did so many activities with them. Today, we will learn about how friends of the same age lived, worked, and enjoyed friendship in the traditional peer group system. The traditional Naga peer group system is found in almost all Naga tribes. In this system, young men and women in the village are divided into different groups according to their age. This is why these groups are called by different names in different tribes, such as Chehutmai in Liangmai, Malakro in Chokri, Aiha in Phom, and so on. Roughly, it translates to peer group or age group. After every few years, a new age group is formed in a village. The range of age group differs from one village to the other. For example, in some village, people born within 2 years form one group, while in others it is 3 years or 5 year span or more. Most members enter into a peer group when they reach puberty. A member is part of his group till he gets married or dies. Peer groups either have both girls and boys together in the same group or separate, depending on the village or tribe.
When I was 6 years old, my peer group was inducted into Ekikra Ki, which means the peer group house.
I joined peer group at the age of 16 years.
I joined the generation at the age of 30.
Life with the peer group is the fondest and the best life cycle of the community. Even though most Nagas follow this system of peer group, the structure and functions of each peer group differ. In some villages, members of the peer group live in the traditional morung. A morung is a dormitory institute of education and discipline. In this system, members are inducted into the morung as they join the age group. Every group has its own roles to play in the morung, with the youngest group doing lighter chores such as collecting firewood and running errands, the middle age groups doing heavier domestic workload with social responsibilities, and finally, the older age groups making decisions for the village and performing religious ceremonies. In some cases, a village elder is appointed to mentor and guide the peer groups. Let us listen to one such group and find out more about how they function.
In my village, Konoma, the elders of the Kil finds a respectable elder who will fit the role of the patron. Under his patronage, guidance, and tutelage, the peer group is entrusted to him, and the peer group grows under his care. The peer group name is identified by the patron's name.
A different type of group is the one where a generation of several peer groups governs the entire village. This is called Putumenden by the Aus, Meden by the Changs. Here, the role of the members are very important, not only for the functioning of the group, but for the whole community.
Amagan Chang under the Ido Noxan village the Madan Koigana Ido generation na Ido Ekjon Mano Peace Sal Hoile Tai Ido Madan di Tagibo 86 members Ido generation do Charda Pagurigana se Ekta generation laga tram do 20 years. Charda generation do iniga role gurigana thagi.
During the 20 years period, the main responsibility of the modern generation is we have to look over the boundary issues like the water dispute among the villages, and especially during the burning of the jhum cultivation. The modern we used to take part.
In any Naga village, the peer groups are known for their roles and activities. Their responsibility not only lies within the group circles but also expands to the community. Therefore, many of their activities are of community service. Some common activities that peer groups perform include agricultural activities in fields, community mass work in the village, performance of songs and dances during festivals, etc.
We have so many activities, but among them, we used to work together in a field for earnings.
One of the things that I enjoyed the most is the company of my peer groups.
I also learned the social and moral values in a community life.
When the tester reach a certain age, they contribute something to the community. For example, a resting place, a footpath, or anything that will benefit the community.
Peer groups not only learn to do manual work and enjoy the company of each other, but also learn value lessons. They inculcate good habits, develop a sense of responsibility towards the community, and also willingness to lend a helping hand. The traditional peer group system is still functional in many Naga villages and towns. Some works of present-day peer groups include construction of resting huts, conducting social service, and organizing peer group sports meet and festivals. Although the system may have altered with time, peer groups continue to preserve the values of this important system that fosters community spirit and promotes social responsibility.